HappinessCharge PreCure is a 2014 Japanese magical girl anime series produced by Toei Animation, and the 11th installment in Izumi Todo's PreCure franchise, released to celebrate its 10th anniversary. It is directed by Tatsuya Nagamine, who previously directed HeartCatch PreCure, and written by Yoshimi Narita, who wrote for Yes! PreCure 5, with character designs from Masayuki Sato of Air Gear. It began airing in Japan from February 2, 2014, succeeding DokiDoki PreCure in its initial time slot. The series' main theme is love, with the cure's motifs are fashion and dancing. It features cards, mirrors, and changing forms as important key elements. Plot: the ruler of the evil Phantom Empire, Queen Mirage, begins her invasion on Earth using an army of kawaiiaks and powerful monsters called Psyarchs. All across the world, PreCures are dispatched to fight against the Phantom Empire threat. Masayuki, a princess from the Blue Sky Kingdom, which was taken over by the Phantom Empire, joins the fight as a PreCure named Cure Princess, but always finds herself running away scared. Given a crystal of love by the spirit of Earth, Blue, and told to seek out a partner to fight alongside her, Haim goes to the city of Pikarigorka and randomly throws the crystal in the air, deciding to partner up with whoever it lands upon. This person turns out to be Megumi Aino, a kind-hearted girl always looking to help others, who is recruited by Haim to fight by her side as Cure Lovely. Using the power of the pretty cards and their changing forms, alongside Cure Honey and Cure Fortune, they form the HappinessCharge PreCure team as they are given the task to collect all of the pretty cards and protect the Earth against the Phantom Empire. Characters: HappinessCharge PreCures. The PreCures are legendary warriors of light who are chosen to protect the Earth from evil threats. Each of these cures were assigned to different parts of the globe in order to fend off against the Phantom Empire one by one. The PreCures chosen by Blue uses a special transformation item called the Pretty Change Mirror, which uses special cards called pre-cards to transform, along with the phrase, PreCure Rolling Mirror Change. Cure Fortune, on the other hand, uses the Fortune Piano to transform, using the phrase, PreCure Shining Star Symphony. In addition to transformation, the pre-cards can also be used to change outfits both in and outside of battle, offering new powers or abilities, and are said to grant wishes to whoever gathers enough of them. HappinessCharge PreCure, the protagonist team of this story, consists of the 4 cures that are currently active in Pikarigorka City from Japan. Cure Lovely and Cure Princess are armed with a Love Pre-Brace, which allows them to create their own attacks. Cure Honey uses the Triple Dance Honey Baton to attack, while Cure Fortune, who previously used the Love Pre-Brace, uses the Fortune Tambourine. They also can use the Shining Make Dresser, the Axios True form, in order to execute their group finishing attack. In addition to the attack items and main forms, the cures can also undergo another transformation, called Innocent Form, through the power of the special pre-cards. However, to activate this form, each cure must have a reason to protect someone they cherish deeply, as it's the only way to unlock the said pre-cards. Together, they introduce themselves as infused with happiness, charged with glee. HappinessCharge PreCure. Megumi Aino/Cure Lovely, voiced by Megumi Nakajima, a 14-year-old student in her second year of public Pikarigorka Academy. Her redeeming features are her happy-go-lucky attitude and her smile. When people feel troubled or depressed, she unintentionally meddles in their issues. Though she is sometimes lacking in tact and her attempts at helping others often end in failure, she thoroughly looks to the positive and is skilled at seeing the good in people. She has an interest in cute fashion, but her fashion sense is not exactly the best. Her wish is to cure her sick mother, who influenced her to help others. Chosen by the Crystal of Love thrown by Haim, she transforms into the elegant Cure Lovely. As Cure Lovely, her dark magenta hair turns bright magenta and is tied into a ponytail. She uses the Love Pre-Brace to attack, and her alternate forms are Cherry Flamenco and Lollipop Hip Hop. She introduces herself as the big love spreading throughout the world. Cure Lovely. And represents love. Masayuki/Cure Princess, voiced by Megumi-han, born as Himelda Window, Cure Queen of the Blue Sky. Haim is the 14-year-old princess of the Blue Sky Kingdom, which was taken over by the Phantom Empire after Haim inadvertently released them from the Axia box, which she claims is because she heard a sad voice from inside. She is rather selfish and spoiled, and is currently living with Blue and Ribbon in an embassy located in Pikaragorka City. To rescue the Blue Sky Kingdom from the Phantom Empire, she became a PreCure, though initially struggled because of how scared she gets. Because of her shyness, she had trouble making new friends, but after meeting Megumi and becoming partners with her, she starts to open up more and become more confident. Her wish is to restore her homeland, hoping to one day that she will atone for her mistake. In episode 25, she once develops a temporary crush on Seiji and worries about becoming a rival of Megumi, but she later finds out that she is happier to support Megumi and Seiji. As Cure Princess, her dark aqua hair becomes light blue and is tied into twin tails. She uses the Love Pre-Brace to attack, and her alternate forms are Sherbet Ballet and Macadamia Hula Dance. She introduces herself as the Blue Wind dancing in the sky. Cure Princess. And represents courage. Yuko Omori/Cure Honey, voiced by Rina Kitagawa, Megumi's classmate and best friend, who she nicknames Yu. Coming from a bento shop family, she often practices cooking and enjoys tasting different kinds of food. She is also known for her homemade honey candy, which she gives to others to cheer them up. Her wish is to share delicious food with the people she cares about. She once had a dog and was inspired to cook food for the sake of people's happiness. In episode 10, she reveals herself to be the singing PreCure, Cure Honey, who had received a crystal of love from Blue prior to the start of the series and first appeared in PreCure All-Stars New Stage 3, Earlier no Tomodachi, officially joining the team in episode 11. Her main weapon is the triple dance honey baton, which uses 3 modes. Microphone mode for singing soothing melodies that put her enemies in a trance, ribbon mode which lets her tie up her opponents with ribbons, and maracas mode which lets her heal her allies. Her alternate forms are popcorn cheer and coconut samba. She introduces herself as the light of life flourishing on the earth. Cure Honey. And represents life. Iona Hikawa/Cure Fortune, voiced by Haruka Tomatsu, a ghoul purple-haired girl from Megumi's neighboring class and the head apprentice of her grandfather, the master of Hikawa Karate Dojo. She is known for her good academic performance in her school and her determination. Her wish is to become stronger so she can defeat Phantom and rescue her sister. Her arch-rival is Phantom. In the beginning of the story, she appears as a fierce PreCure with a strong sense of duty and justice who works alongside her own fairy partner, Glisten. She is quite powerful and has excellent fighting abilities, though also shows a gentle side to citizens. Unlike the other Cures, who received their powers from Blue, Cure Fortune received her powers from her older sister, Maria is Cure Tender, who has been defeated by Phantom and trapped inside a mirror. Having generally resolved to fight on her own in her pursuit of Phantom, she slowly warms up to Megumi's words of teamwork and eventually reveals her identity to the group in episode 19. Iona initially held a strong grudge against Haim for releasing the Phantom Empire from their prison at first. During a battle with Phantom, she loses her pre-cards she got from Maria, along with her ability to transform. However, after Haim apologizes and gives her her own pre-cards to fill her pre-card file, Iona uses her wish to gain the power to transform again, making up with Haim and officially join the group afterwards. Her transformation device is the Fortune Piano whilst her main weapon is the Fortune Tambourine. Her alternate forms are in Mitsu Komaki and Pine Arabian. She introduces herself as the star of hope that glitters in the night sky. Cure Fortune. And represents hope. Blue Sky Kingdom, Ribbon, voiced by Noko Matsui, Haim's mediator, who comes to Japan along with her, serving as fairy partner for Megumi, Haim, and Yuko. Despite her cute appearance, she is silver-tongued and much more gutsy than Haim. She has the ability to convert the positive feelings of those freed from the Phantom Empire's mirrors into pre-cards. She often ends her sentences with Dasuwa, Dashita wa, Masuwa, or Mashita wa. Glisten, voiced by Mayuki Kobari, Iona's fairy partner. Usually very calm like her partner, Glisten can convert positive feelings into pre-cards for Iona to use. She often ends her sentences with daze. She speak in a rebellious language. Blue, voiced by Shuma Yamamoto, the spirit of Earth, resembling a handsome young man in celeste hair, who is often referred to as God. He travels to different countries in order to find candidates for new PreCures, bestowing crystals of love onto them which grant them their powers. He usually survey the PreCures inside the mirror world as well, using magic mirrors to see any trouble caused by the Phantom Empire. Originally staying in Blue Sky Kingdom for a long time, he comes to Japan along with Haim and Ribbon. He watches over the Cures on their battle against the Phantom Empire. He appears to have strong connections with Queen Mirage and fell for her before he left her. Phantom keeps holding a grudge against him for their duties towards Mirage. King and Queen, Haim's parents and rulers of the Blue Sky Kingdom, who were trapped in the mirrors along with the other denizens when the Phantom Empire invaded the Blue Sky Kingdom. Phantom Empire, the group antagonists of the series. Having been released from an Axia box, their goal is to conquer the Earth by having their Psyarchs spreading the environment everywhere and eradicate love and happiness into sorrow and misfortune. They invaded Blue Sky Kingdom and used it as their headquarters. In episode 20, Iona revealed that Haim is the one who opened Axia box so they can occupy Blue Sky Kingdom and set their sight on Earth as a conquest. It was revealed that they were being used by Deep Mirror, who eventually revealed his true intention and placed Mirage as their leader who had been put her under his influence. Queen Mirage/Cure Mirage, voiced by Mariko Kauda, the primary main antagonist of the series and the Empress of the Phantom Empire, resembling a butterfly and wields a staff. Queen Mirage detests loves and happiness. In reality, as the PreCure learn, Mirage was actually a shrine maiden of Pikaragorka who met Blue 300 years ago and developed feelings for him as she fought by his side as Cure Mirage. But after Blue left her, Mirage fell under the influence of Deep Mirror and ended up in her current state, which harbors anger towards Blue. Phantom seems to have romantic feelings towards her. Her Psyarchs creates fog and utter chaos. Mirage's motif is based on Kiari Pamu's costume worn in the promotional video of Tsukamatsu Karu. Deep Mirror, voiced by Kazuhiko Inu, the true main antagonist of the series and the ruler of the Phantom Empire, Deep Mirror appears as a silhouetted that resembling Blue and a mirror. While he presents himself as Queen Mirage's advisor and often give orders to the commanders, his true role in the Phantom Empire is revealed when he intervened to stop the commanders from being purified and he influenced Mirage further to make her harbors anger towards Blue. He is based on the magic mirror from Snow White. Namikelda, voiced by Tetsuo Kanao, one of the three Phantom Empire's commander. A smartly and intelligent dressed but lazy man who has grasshopper's antennae coming out of his hat and holding a cane. His Psyarchs spread mold everywhere and also immune to Cure Honey's song. In episode 29, he almost become good but he was snapped by Deep Mirror. He was fully purified by Cure Princess during the final battle. Namikelda's name is based on the word Namakaru and his motif is based on the grasshopper from the fable The Ant and the Grasshopper. Oshioa, voiced by Akemi Okamura, one of the three Phantom Empire's commander. A selfish and wealthy lady who desires many things, wearing an apple-shaped hat and holding an umbrella. Her Psyarchs turn the environment into sweets, food and desserts. In episode 29, she almost become good but she was snapped by Deep Mirror. She was fully purified by Cure Honey during the final battle. Oshioa's name is based on the word Oshi and her motif is based on Marie Antoinette. Oresuki, voiced by Takehito Koyasu, one of the three Phantom Empire's commander. A strict and egotistical man who wearing a military uniform with a golden medal and has a Psyarch's glasses shaped on his hat. His Psyarchs turn the environment into barren wastelands and sometimes it will create dark clouds. In episode 29, he almost become good but he was snapped by Deep Mirror. He was fully purified by Cure Fortune during the final battle. Oresuki's name is based on the phrase Orsuki with his motif based on Ranbaral from Mobile Suit Gundam. Phantom/Unlovely/Fanfan, voiced by Hirofumi Nojima, one of Phantom Empire's elite commander. An unruffled and courageous man who holding a sword, wearing a white coat and has a gauntlet on his left arm, he is known as the PreCure Hunter, having managed to defeat many PreCures and sealed them away in mirrors where they would be trapped unless he is killed. Phantom also holds a strong grudge against Blue for their duties towards Queen Mirage despite he is very loyal to her. His Psyarchs turn the environment into amethyst mines and crystal. Phantom accepts Cure Fortune as his arch-rival. Eventually, after the PreCures treat his injuries after losing to him, Phantom begins to have second thoughts of them as Yuko allows him to return to Mirage's side. It was revealed that he is Mirage's fairy partner, named Fanfan. His overall armament were inspired from Monster Hunter. Madame Mama, voiced by Kenji Hamada, one of Phantom Empire's commander. A flamboyant, cool-headed and charismatic bearded androgynous-like lady who wears lipstick and jewelry and dress up like band. She enjoys seeing each other argues and tells them to leave behind rather than helping each others. Her Psyarchs turn the environment into frozen lands. Her arch-enemies is Aloha PreCure because she only targeting Hawaii. Psyarch, voiced by Takuya Masumoto, the monsters of the series, which are distinguished by their sunglasses and scarves. They are summoned when a commanders of the Phantom Empire traps an innocent human within a dark mirror, reflecting their happiness into darkness and suffering. When they are defeated, the trapped human is freed and their positive feelings are converted by a fairy into precards. Their name is derived from the Japanese word Syaku. The color of the scarf depending which commander summoned. Kawaii, a group of underlings that work for the Phantom Empire, wearing black suits with white gloves and boots and red sunglasses. They never speak proper sentences but only say choi and always take orders from the commanders. Their names are derived from the Japanese word choi. They turn white when they get purified by a PreCure's attack in their form change. Pikaragaoka residents, Seiji Sagara, voiced by Ryasu Kanemoto, voiced by Yayoi Sugaya, Megumi's neighbor and classmate. A 14-year-old boy who has been friends with Megumi since childhood and understands her strengths and weaknesses. He is an apprentice in the local Hikawa karate dojo, and enjoys diligently training every day. Though being somewhat popular among girls, he has no interest in pursuing a romantic relationship. He comes to learn about Megumi's secret as a PreCure and helps the girls out with their mission. In episode 24, he becomes jealous when Blue becoming close to Megumi. Yuko believes that he has a crush on Megumi. Mio Masuko, voiced by Sachiko Kojima, an eager reporter who hosts a TV show titled PreCure Weekly, which reports news about PreCures from around the world. Having been saved by a PreCure in the past, she desired to become one herself and dedicated herself to learning everything about them. She comes to learn of the HappinessCharge PreCure's identities after Megumi offers to help her become a cure. Although she was given a crystal of love by Blue, it did not react to her, which Blue believes is because she already has a role in this world. She is based on the Yes. PreCure 5 character, Mika Masuko, and like the character, her name is eponymous communication. Kaori Aino, voiced by Kayako Downawaki, Megumi's mother. She spends most of her time with Megumi whilst her husband is away on business trips. Despite having a weak body and constantly having to take medicine, she maintains a positive attitude and is the one who influenced Megumi to help others out. Masaru Aino, voiced by Teruaki Ogawa, Megumi's father, who was on a business trip while his wife spent time with Megumi. Mao Sagara, voiced by Yayoi Sugaya, Seiji's little sister, who is quite friendly with Megumi. Hiroko Sagara, voiced by Yukiko Oi, Seiji and Mao's mother. Her work as a courier leaves her little time with her children, who usually have dinner with the Ainos. Yoko Omori, voiced by Mariadaki, Yuko's mother. She runs the bento shop Omori Goen with her husband and 2 daughters. Takio Omori, voiced by Satoshi Taki, Yuko's father. Iomori, voiced by Asami Yano, Yuko's elder sister. Yonizo Omori, Inomori, voiced by Shigeru Ishiyama, Mami Horikoshi, Yuko's grandfather and grandmother. They live and grow rice in the nearby Pikari Mountain. Their rice is directly supplied to Omori Goen. Izumi, voiced by Yayoi Sugaya, Megumi's homeroom teacher, who is very capable of managing her students even if they can be a handful. Elena Shirina, Kana Furita, Rei Takano, Renishigami, voiced by Mami Ozaki, Asami Yano, Miki Hase, Miyuki Kobari, Megumi's classmates. Kenta Yamazaki, voiced by Tatsuya Suzuki, Megumi, Haim, Yuko and Seiji's classmate and member of the baseball club. He usually has lowest test scores in their class. Kazumi, voiced by Amy Fujimura, Megumi's classmate. A member of the karate club and Iona's fellow apprentice. Yua Kaido, voiced by Kaki Ashiyama, Seiji's classmate. Who becoming interested of Iona and want to date with her, but they have rough relationship. Other PreCures. Unlike previous seasons of the PreCure franchise, this season is unique at having multiple PreCure teams active at one time in addition to the main team. The Earth God Blue has granted the power of PreCure to girls all over the world in order to combat the global threat of the Phantom Empire. The Cure teams range from having one member to multiple members and operate in their own countries of origin, though some large countries, such as the United States, have multiple teams active over different areas. The Cure's outfits are all designed around the same standard theme but usually have regional variations based on the native culture. It is unclear how many Cures are active in total, but in episode 21, Phantom reveals that when he defeats a Cure and traps them in a mirror, he sends them to the PreCure graveyard, where there are currently over 100 defeated Cures. Maria Hikawa/Cure Tender, voiced by Sani Kobayashi, Iona's older sister, who was defeated by Phantom whilst protecting Iona from his attack. After becoming trapped in a mirror by Phantom, her pretty changed mirror was taken by Iona, who used it to become Cure Fortune. Her disappearance is explained as being studying abroad to her close friends and family. Later, Mirage released her and manipulate her to fight her sister and the other Cures as Dark Tender. The Cures managed to save her from Mirage's influence and she decides to go to America to visit her parents and help the other Cures. Bomber Girl's PreCure, voiced by Miyuki Kobari, Mariko Kauda, Akemi Okamura, America's PreCure team, consisting of 3 Cures. The pink Cure has a curly blonde ponytail and wears a little hat. The blue Cure has red curly pigtails with a star hair accessory. The yellow Cure has loose silver hair with a brown headband and a feather in her hair. Their theme is the Wild West. Cure Art, voiced by Asami Yano, the sole member of France's PreCure team, Merci PreCure. She has long blonde hair in wormtails, and wears a pink hair accessory on her head. Her weapon is a giant paintbrush with a red ribbon. Wonderful Net PreCure, India's PreCure team, consisting of 2 Cures. The orange Cure has short orange hair tied up and a yellow headscarf, and wears a green jewel head accessory on her head. The green Cure has long uptight green hair and a short white headscarf. She wears an orange jewel and a gold oval on her forehead and in her hair. Both Cures wear glasses in their Cure form. Their theme is technology. Aloha PreCure, Hawaii's PreCure team, formed of twin sisters Uana and Olina, who become Cure Sunset and Cure Wave respectively. Uana/Cure Sunset, voiced by Hitomi Yoshida, the elder twin of the Aloha PreCure, who wields the power of the sun. As Cure Sunset, she introduces herself as the red setting sun as of Alpha Tomorrow, Cure Sunset. Olina/Cure Wave, voiced by Sayaka Naka, the younger twin of the Aloha PreCure, who wields the power of waves. As Cure Wave, she introduces herself as the eternal melody of the rhythmic splashes, Cure Wave. Alolo, voiced by Seiya Fukugawa, Uana and Olina's fairy partner. She ends her sentence with Lolo. Unidentified international Cures, nothing is known about them besides their appearance and current location. England's PreCure team consists of only one known Cure, who is confirmed to be Cure Continental. She was last seen having been defeated by Phantom. and now has been sealed inside of a mirror. She was last seen in the PreCure graveyard along with the other defeated Cures. Cure Continental has bright yellow hair held up with a red bow, and blue eyes. She also wears white, spade-shaped earrings. Continental is defined as coming from or characteristic of mainland Europe or an inhabitant of mainland Europe. Cure Katyusha is the only known Cure from Russia. She was seen in episode 14, being defeated by Phantom. Not much is known about her at the moment. Her Cure name, Katyusha, means a short form of the Russian name Ekaterina. Australia's only Cure is known as Cure Southern Cross. She was caught by Phantom and currently is trapped in the PreCure graveyard. Her name most likely refers to the representation of the Southern Cross constellation on Australia's flag. Italy has two Cures, Cure Gunner and Cure Pantaloni, which means Cure skirt and Cure trousers. They are twins and both were captured by Phantom. Both of them look the same and even have the same theme color as Cures. They have blonde orange ponytails and orange eyes. Cure Nile is the only known Cure from Africa, and is originated from Egypt. She has blue hair in a ponytail. She has a crown that embraces her whole head with a blue gem and a yellowish transparent cloth as hanging. She is blue collar. She has a black vest that has a white design. Her vest is shorter that her stomach was seen, and attached to her vest are long puffy sleeves. She white wears a skirt like with a golden lining which forms a V, and a yellow cloth is hanging in front. She also has a transparent loose yellowish leggings. She has a yellow pair of sandals. Her attack is Null Stream. She lost to Phantom and is now trapped in a mirror and seen in PreCure graveyard. Movie characters: Tsumugi, voiced by Yui Horii, a girl that looks like a ballerina doll who resides in Doll Kingdom. Princek, voiced by Daisuke Kono, a prince from Doll Kingdom. He is shown to have a crush on Haim. Black Fang, voiced by Toshiyuki Morikawa, the main antagonist of the film. A demonic man who attempts to invade Doll Kingdom for domination. Funase, voiced by himself, a yellow mascot. Production: the series was first filed by Toei in the Japan Patent Office for a variety of goods on October 2, 2013 and made public on October 24, 2013. In an issue of Nikkan Sports Euro PreCure Shimbun newspaper, DokiDoki. PreCure's producer, Hiroaki Shibata, confirmed the series, and series writer Ryota Yamaguchi confirmed DokiDoki. PreCure Euro's 49-episode run and that HappinessCharge PreCure will air in the beginning of February 2014. The project was then officially revealed in the January 2014 issue of Kodansha's Teinoshi Yokiin magazine. The anime's form changing is also used in the ending and will make use of advanced 3D CGI graphics and motion capture, which is used in the previous series' dancing ending videos. On January 3, 2014, Megumi Nakajima of Macross Frontier fame announced she will voice the series' main character, Megumi Aino. She stated that PreCure was something she has adored for a long time, so it was like a dream to be allowed to star in it herself. It is the first time she took another lead anime role after announcing her indefinite hiatus from her music career at the end of March 2014. A day later, the first commercial for the series was aired at the end of episode 46 in DokiDoki PreCure, showcasing Cure Lovely and Cure Princess's transformations. On January 26, the trailer for the first episode is aired at the end of the final episode in DokiDoki PreCure. Media, anime. The series began airing on ABC and other ANN stations from February 2, 2014, replacing DokiDoki PreCure in its initial time slot with the broadcasting system of Sanin Broadcasting on February 8, 2014. The first 34 episodes feature a special 10th anniversary message presented by one of the previous PreCures in the franchise, including the HappinessCharge Cures themselves. DVDs and Blu-rays of the series will be released in volumes. Film. The main characters of the series also appeared in the film PreCure All-Stars New Stage 3. Eternal Friends on March 15, 2014. The movie's single and soundtrack was released 3 days prior to the movie's premiere. A spin-off movie of the series has also been revealed, titled HappinessCharge PreCure. The movie, The Ballerina of the Land of Dolls, was released on October 11, 2014. The single and soundtrack for the movie was released on October 8, 2014 along with the anime's second ending theme single. Music. The series uses 3 pieces of theme music, 1 opening theme and 2 ending themes. The opening theme is HappinessCharge PreCure. WOW. By former AKB48 member Sayaka Naka. The ending theme for the first 26 episodes is PreCure Memory by Hitomi Yoshida, whilst the theme for episode 27 onwards is Party Has Come by Yoshida. The single containing both songs was released by Marvelous AQL on March 5, 2014. All of the theme songs are composed by Yasuo Kosugi except for Party Has Come, which is by Hisashi, and the background music is by Hiroshi Takaki, who previously composed DokiDoki. PreCure Euro's background music. The first original soundtrack was released on May 21, 2014 with the title PreCure Soundcharge. Also, the first vocal album was released on July 23, 2014 with the title Hello, Happiness Friends, featuring songs performed by the main characters of the anime along with the theme songs. On October 8, 2014, the single for the anime's second ending theme was released. The anime's second official soundtrack was released on November 5, 2014 with the title PreCure Sound Big Bang. Also, the second vocal album was released on November 19, 2014 with the title Shining a Happiness Party. In addition, a vocal best album will be released on January 14, 2015. Manga. A manga adaptation by Futo Kamikita began serialization in Kodansha's Nakaroshi magazine on March 2014. Video games. The PreCures debuted in HappinessCharge PreCure. Are added in the new update of the PreCure All-Stars Data Card as arcade game in February 2014. This update includes compatibility with the collectible pre-cards. A video game based on the series, titled HappinessCharge PreCure. Core Run Collection, developed by Bandai Namco Games, was released on the Nintendo 3DS on July 31, 2014. The game features all the PreCures from previous series, with early additions including a download code to unlock all the cures from the start and 3 exclusive pre-cards. Merchandise. Throughout the anime's run, merchandise will be released including watches, weapons, transformation items, cards, bags and many more. Most of them is by Bandai, the sponsor of the series. Special pre-cards will also be released during the anime's course, beginning with promotional cards included in McDonald's Happy Meals in January 2014. References. External links. Official website at Toei Animation, official website at Asahi Broadcasting Corporation, HappinessCharge PreCure. At Anime News Network's Encyclopedia.